Thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, what we will do, we're going to do one movement using our weights, then we're going to use our resistance bands to work that same body part. So you'll see that you can do the same thing. Say you don't own weights, you don't own a resistance band, but you want to do a workout that I might have. Or this is just a great way to feel the difference between weights and resistance band. So what you'll need, if you have all of those tools, have a pair of dumbbells or something similar, resistance band of your choosing, whatever resistance you're using. We're going to stay seated in our chair the entire time, and also have your water close by. We will take a couple of water breaks. So once you get everything together, I'll meet you right back here. Welcome back. We are ready to get started with our workout. So again, like I said, weights, resistance band. What we'll do is we'll kind of break it into groups. So we'll do, this first group is going to be 3 movements, all lower body, using our weights. Then we will get our resistance band and work the same body parts, doing very similar movements, but again, feeling the difference. So if you've got those dumbbells, you're going to place them onto your thighs. We're starting with our knee raises, so nice and lifted. Abdominals are pulled in tight. Relax the shoulders down. Keep length in that spine. Nice and tall. Alternate bringing those feet up. Our right foot comes up. We exhale. Gently release. Left foot up. Slow release. Exhale. Inhale. Slow controlled movements. That foot wants to just release down onto the ground. We're working against that. Exhale, inhale. Focusing on our quadriceps, those thigh muscles, big leg muscles, lifting the foot up off the ground. We're working on strengthening our hip flexors, our lower abdominals. We're gaining range of motion. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 3 more each side. 3, 2 more. 1 more each side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, release. Nice and lifted. Keep those weights right where they are. We're going to alternate opening our feet out to the side now. So right foot, we open out to the right, pull back to center. Left foot, open, center. So you're nice and tall. A lot of times with this movement, if we don't have good range of motion, strength, and flexibility in our hips and our gluteals, then we want to turn our entire upper body with it. Go to your range of motion, staying nice and tall, center of your seat, without the upper body moving. We are strengthening. When we open that foot to the side, hips, outer thigh gluteal. When we bring that foot back to center, think inner thigh groin pulls back center. We just have 2 more now. 1 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Feet come back center, about shoulder distance apart. Just put a little bit of pressure down onto those weights. Our heel raises. Heels come up, release down. Heels up, release. Try and get flexion of your foot. Lifting that heel up, going onto the ball of the foot, not onto the tippy toes. Strengthening our calves, the lower part of our leg. We're strengthening through our ankles and our feet. We're breathing. 3, 2, last one. If you're holding those weights, those can go down. We're going to go ahead and pick up our bands now. So weights go down, don't worry, we'll come back to them for our next set. Our band is next. If you have that long resistance band, I'll show you what to do. If you have a fixed circle band, or you have one that you've tied into the circle, that's going to go up and over the knees. Otherwise, you'll take your long band, place it onto your lap, then you're just going to basically pretend like you're tying up your legs. The ends are dangling down, you cross them, you bring those ends back around, they're up at the top. So once you're there, find that posture again. Nice and tall, core tight, relax the shoulders, keep the length in the spine. So, just like we did with our weights on our lap, we are going to alternate lifting those feet up, our marches. So our right foot comes up, left foot comes up. The main difference that you might find with the resistance band is when it's in place, it is keeping your hips, your outer thighs, and your gluteals engaged the entire time with that resistance that is on them, but you are still focusing on leading from the top of the thighs, those quadricep muscles, lifting up. You'll feel those hip flexors engage even more. Breathing. 3 more. 3. 2 more. 2. 1 more each side, right and left. Nice and lifted. Alternate opening to the sides. We're still pressing from those outer thighs, hips. That foot goes out. We bring it slowly back center. Exhale. Inhale. Again, with the band, what's the difference that we feel? That foot wants to just come back to center quick, because that band, like a rubber band, is trying to slingshot that foot back in, working against resistance in both directions with that band. So you press out, you pull back in. Outer thigh, hip, gluteal, inner thigh, groin. We'll do 2 more. That band, you'll really feel it deep into the gluteals. We'll do 1 more each side. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, we're back center, keeping those feet about shoulder distance apart. Go high on the balls of the feet, release. Heels up, release. Again, flexion of the foot. If you're in shoes, in that shoe, go onto the ball of the foot. A lot of times we have shoes that don't have soles that allow us to get flexion of our foot. It's very important because we want to strengthen our calves, our ankles, and our feet. 3, 2, last one. Carefully, if you've tied those legs up, carefully remove the band. It goes to the side just for a little bit because we're going to upper body and we're going to our weights. So we'll go back to those weights. You'll need 2 weights for our movements. We're going to start with our upper back, our back pulls. So chest is going to go forward, arms are nice and long. Again, all the focus is in our upper back. Exhale as we bring those weights up to the body. Gently release. Pull upper back. Slow release out. Exhale. Inhale. Even though chest is forward, core is nice and tight. We're keeping the length in the spine. We'll do 3 more back pulls with our weights. 3, 2, last one. Let's sit up nice and tall. Bring those weights to your lap for a second. Little shake out. Working our rotator cuffs next. With those weights, palms face up, elbows glue into the side of the body. It's just those weights that press out to the side with that forearm going out along with it. Come back center. Elbows stay glued into the side of the body. Exhale, inhale. Everyone's range of motion is different. Doesn't have to be a big movement with those hands going all the way to the side. It can be small, open, close. 3 more. 2. Last one and release. Little shake out. Chest presses next. I'm going to release one of my weights down and show you this option to do. So one weight goes down. We're nice and tall. 2 hands go on one weight. You're pressing it out at a slight diagonal in front of you. So exhale, you press from the front of the body. Gently bring it back in. Exhale, inhale. Again, focus on the front of your body to get that length. Press out. Gently release in. Let's do 3 more. Stay nice and tall. 3, 2, last one, and release. Little shake out. Release that weight down. You guessed it. Let's pick up our band again if we have it. Those 3 movements. Now I'll show you how to do them with your band. We'll start with our back pulls. So holding onto the band. Now remember, you can always wrap it. You can have those knots in the end of it so you don't have to grip tight. Do what feels best for you. Arthritis in those fingers, these bands are not our friends all the time, and the longer we go through our workout, that's why I say wrapping or putting those knots in it, very, very helpful. So, our back pulls. Nice and lifted, keep the core tight, arms out in front of us. Lengthen the arms to start. You bend at your elbows. Exhale, we open that band in resistance. Gently release. Again, focus on your upper back, bringing that resistance in towards the body. Gently release out. Exhale. Inhale. Pull upper back, squeeze those shoulder blades 3 more times. 2. Last one, gently release it, little shake out. Rotator cuffs next with our band. So same thing, just like with our weights. We glue those elbows close in the side of the body. Hands are out in front of us. It's a small range of motion with that band. We press our hands out to the side, we exhale, we gently release it. Again, remember that band wants to control our movement so much. It wants to sling those hands back close together. Work against that. Resistance out, resistance in. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, release, little shake out. Chest press next. With our band, what we do is we bring it behind us. We bring it to the upper part of our back, but it stays underneath our underarms. Then we hold it, hands right at chest level. Nice and lifted. You're going to press both hands out right in front of you with an exhale and gently release that resistance. Again, front body's doing that work. That's our focus. Press from the chest, release from the chest. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, press 3, nice and lifted, core tight. 2, last one, gently release that band. It can go down to the ground because we're going to use our weights again. This is a great time. Grab some water using 1 or 2 dumbbells, back to 2 lower body moves, then we'll grab that band again. So I'll meet you back here after you grab a quick sip of water. So now back to our workout, back to our weights and lower body. So like I said, 1 or 2 weights. I'm using 1 heavier dumbbell. It's going to go onto my right thigh. If you're using lighter dumbbells and you want to add a little bit more resistance, put both onto that leg and then lengthen the leg out nice and long. We stay nice and tall, always keeping that slight bend in the knee joint. Never locking it out. Same as standing, same thing when we're sitting down. Don't lock through that knee. I want you to focus right where that weight is, right in the center of your thigh, your quadricep muscle, to lead the way to lift that heel up with an exhale and gently release. It's not the foot, it's definitely not the knee joint that's lifting that foot up off the ground. Engage your quadricep, lift up, gently release. Exhale, inhale. Core nice and tight. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, gently release down. We stay nice and tall, abdominals tight. We have the leg extended out with that heel tap down. We're going to work on picking the foot up, bending at the knee, tap our toes. Lengthen, tap heel, bend, tap toes. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen, pull back. Lengthen, pull back. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Feet go next to each other, nice and tall. Let's do those 2 movements on our other side with our weight. Lengthen out through that left leg. Always keeping that slight bend in the knee. That weight, 1 or 2 or none. Remember, do what feels best for you. On that left quadricep, your thigh muscle. Nice and lifted. We're leading from that thigh to lift that heel up. Gently release it. Not the foot, not the knee joint. Lead from that big leg muscle, your quadricep. Pull up, engage, release. Slow control both directions. 3 more. Exhale, 3, 2. Last one. We have that length in the leg. That heel is tapped down. We're going to pick the foot up, bend at the knee, tap our toes, lengthen back out, tap heel. Tap toes, tap heel. Exhale, inhale. Stay nice and lifted. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Feet next to each other. 1 or 2 weights go down onto the ground. Working similar muscle groups. Let's use our bands next. These movements are quite different, as you will see. So what we're going to do, take that band underneath the arch of our right foot. Now once it's there, let's lean back in our chair. Getting resistance, lengthen out through that right leg. All you're going to do is lift that leg straight up. Press down through the heel, back of your leg as you release down. Inhale, exhale. The arms stay in place. They're just holding that band. You want the lower body to do all the work. We are lengthening, strengthening through our hip, our gluteals, the back of the leg, our hamstring, our quadricep. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Now bring the knee into the body. You're pressing out through the heel like a leg extension machine that you might find in a gym. You press that resistance out. Exhale, and you gently release it. Exhale. Inhale. Entire lower body's working here. You're pressing through your quadricep, your hamstring. You're getting gluteals involved and hip flexor. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Gently release the right foot down. Take the band, place it underneath the arch of your left foot. Once it's there, lean back in your chair. Still engaged through the upper body. Don't lose that core and posture. Nice and lifted. Lengthen out. We have that resistance. Toes go up. Inhale. Exhale. Press that heel towards the ground. Inhale, length up. Exhale, press down. Arms are in place. They're just holding that resistance of the band. They're not helping do any of the work. It's all lower body. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Now bring that left knee in towards the body. Again, nice and proud. We're pressing out through the heel. So flex that foot. Exhale, press, extend. Gently release. Exhale. Inhale. Again, like a leg press machine. You're pressing resistance out. You're gently releasing it. Exhale. Inhale. Foot doesn't have to be as high as mine. It can be closer down to the ground. You're still getting the benefits, working the same body parts. Just 2 more. 2. Last one. Gently release that down. You can release the band. Little shake out of those fingers if you don't wrap it or you don't have the knots to hold on to. Back to upper body, back to our weights. So picking up both of our weights to start. Bicep curls, front of our arms. Nice and lifted, core tight. Lengthen that spine. Relax the shoulders down. Like I always say, we start to get fatigued as we work through our workouts. The longer we go, we want to bring those shoulders up. We want to lose our core. Just reminders. Relax the shoulders. Stay nice and lifted and proud. Bicep curls with our weights. Palms facing the front, elbows nice and close to the side of the body. We're going to alternate right and left. So right hand comes up towards that shoulder. Gently release. Left hand up. Gently release. All that focus is front of your arm, your bicep. As you bend at that elbow joint, it stays close to the side of the body. It's not releasing forward because you don't want our shoulders to do all the work. We want our biceps to do the work. Slow controlled, both directions. Don't just let that weight fall to the ground as gravity wants to take over. We'll do 3 more on each side. 3, 3, 2 more. 1 more on each side. Right, release, left, release them onto your lap for a second. Little shake out. Side raises next. Again, alternating right and left. Weights down by our side. Put that slight bend in your elbow joint, so try not to lock them out. Slight micro bend in the elbow joint, focusing on the top of your shoulder to lead the way. We start with our right. It goes out no higher than shoulder level. Gently release it. Left no higher than shoulder level. Release. Slow, controlled, both directions. Smaller muscle groups. We want to just throw that weight up. That's counterproductive to what we are trying to do. If you feel as if you're trying to throw the weight, then you need to go just a little bit lighter, and there's nothing wrong with that. Exhale, inhale. Any issues with the shoulder? Just work your range of motion. Lead from the top of the shoulder. Don't let them come up towards the ears. Not the hand, not the elbow. Let's just do 2 more each side, that's all. Exhale, inhale. 1 more each side. Exhale. Exhale, gently release, little shake out. I'm going to release one of my weights down. Now we're going to work back of our arms, and I like to do these singly. So we'll do right side, then we'll do all left. So that weight's in your right hand. Chest goes slightly forward. Keep the core pulled in. Bring that right elbow high. Don't let that elbow move around. Extend the arm out nice and long. Bend, release in. Lengthen back, release. So those tricep kickbacks, back of your arm is doing the work, bringing resistance up, gently releasing it. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. Extend 3, 2, last one, release the right side. We'll shake out of that side. Now we do the left. Chest is forward. Again, just because chest goes forward does not mean we lose our core or our length in our spine. Chest forward, nice flat back. Left elbow high. Don't let that elbow move around. Extend arm long. Bend, release in. Again, back of your arm. Put all of your focus and concentration there. That's your tricep. Extend and lengthen. Release. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more now. Extend 3, 2, last one, release, little shake out. Weight goes down, you know what's next. Let's get our bands. Those 3 movements now with our bands. Bicep curls are first. So what we want to do is take our band, place it down onto the ground, and then step onto it, trying to get equal on both sides. And then we don't want it to wiggle around. So we're nice and tall. Again, elbows close, alternating right and left. We curl that right hand up towards the shoulder, gently release it. Now left, curl up, release. Leading from your bicep, the front of your arm, curl, release. Elbows nice and close. Again, as soon as that elbow goes forward, away from the side of your waist, we're right back into the front and top of our shoulder. We're going to work those right after this, so we don't want to get too much of that already in. Let's do 2 more on each side. Exhale, inhale. 1 more. Exhale right, release. Exhale left, release. Little shake out. Alternate our side raises now. We stay nice and lifted. Relax the shoulders down. Again, just because we're working the top of our shoulders, don't let them creep up towards the ears. Release them. Lead from the top of your shoulder, not the hand, not the elbow. That right side goes out. Again, tighter bands or shorter bands, you're not going to get full all the way to the side range of motion. That's okay. Engage the top of your shoulder. Lift, gently release it. Other side, lift, gently release. Top of the shoulder leading the way, not the elbow joint, not the hand. We're keeping our good posture. Let's do 3 more on each side. 3. 2 more. 2. 1 more, right, left. Exhale, inhale, exhale, release. We're going to step off of the band for our tricep movement. This one I like to do length in the arm. You'll see once we start doing it, a lot of form here that we have to be aware of. So let's glue our left hand to our hip and then bend through your right elbow. Relax the shoulder down. This one, it's easy to put into your shoulder. We are focusing on tricep. Remember, back of your arm. As we extend that resistance out, we bend and release it. That hand that's on your hip, it's not moving. It's holding the band in place. So you can exhale, press the resistance out through your tricep. Inhale, bend, release. We'll do 3 more on the right. 3, 2, last one. Little shake out our right side. Now let's glue our right hand into that hip. Bring the left elbow high. Relax your shoulder down. Exhale as we extend and lengthen the arm. Inhale, bend and release. Exhale, inhale. Again, putting all of that focus into the back of your arm, your tricep. Don't make the shoulder lead the way. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Gently release. Shake it out. The band goes down again just for a second. We've worked upper and lower body 2 times through 2 different sets. Let's work our core. We will start with our weight, then we will use our band, then we'll be done. So pick up one of your weights and we'll start with front of the body with our core, our abdominals. So we have it nice and close to the body. Now we'll lean back in our chair to start. Walk those feet a little bit out in front of you. You want to put all of the focus right in the center of the belly. You're not pulling from the legs, not pulling from the hip flexors. The abdominals are leading the way. First one is always the hardest because we have to gauge how far we have to go to sit up. Right in the center of the belly, that imaginary string, that weight is not moving. It's added resistance. We sit up nice and tall. We exhale. We gently release back. Exhale, abdominals lead us up. Gently release. Don't press that weight forward again. Don't make momentum do the movement. Make your abdominals do it. Length stays in that spine. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one, we'll sit up tall and we'll stay sitting up nice and tall. We'll walk our feet a little bit closer in. Weights in front of us. I want you to keep your gaze right in the center of that weight. We're going to bring our weight down towards our right. It's going to come back up to center, down towards our left. Slow and controlled. The abdominals are tight. Any pain or pressure that you are feeling in your lower back, or you have anything wrong with your back or spine, remember, be aware of that before you start your movements. Core is pulled in tight. Gaze is right in the center of that weight. We're bringing it down towards the right with an exhale. We're pulling it back up center. Now left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down right. Inhale up center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Range of motion going in our spine. Lower back, obliques, doing lots of work, bringing us back up to center. Exhale, inhale. Just 1 more each side. back up center, bring the weight close to the body. Those feet are walked in. Take all the resistance off your upper body. We are focusing on our lower back, so length stays in your spine. Bring your chest forward, inhale. Exhale, your lower back leads the way to sit up nice and tall. Inhale, chest forward, hinge at those hips. Exhale, nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. That string is pulling you from your lower back now. Again, it's not momentum that's doing all the work. It's not our upper back that's pressing us to sit tall. Lower back, 3 more. 2 more. Last one, inhale, chest forward. Exhale, nice and tall. Release that weight down. You guessed it. 1 more set with our bands. So let's grab our band. And because the bands are usually long, I like to take mine in half and then just hold on to it. Movements are going to be just the same as with our weight, but now we're holding our band. So let's start leaning back in our chair, walking our feet a little bit out, engaging the core. So remember, we don't lose our spine as we go back. Lengthen the spine, core engages. Bands in front of us, you're just going to sit up nice and tall. Again, not momentum, not throwing that band forward. Abdominals engage, lift you up. You can bring that band up, get a nice stretch, bring it in front of you. Release gently back. Exhale. Gently release. Keeping the band nice and taut, so opening it up, don't let any slack be in it. You're going to actually work a little bit of your upper body, just engaging by holding that band, but relax those shoulders down. 3 more times. 2 more. Last one, sit up nice and tall, stay there, release the band for a second, walk those feet a little bit closer in. Movement we did with our weight. It was in front of us, we twisted side to side. Same thing with our band. It's out in front of us, relax the shoulders. Again, it's not lengthened out, just keep a little bend in those elbows. Gaze right in the center of your weight, or right in the center of your band. We're gonna twist down to our right side, exhale as we go down. Pull core back center. Exhale, inhale. Again, that range of motion we're getting in our spine as we strengthen through our spine, our lower back, insides of our waist, our obliques. Let's do 2 more each side. 2, 1 more each side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, back up to center. Release the arms for a second. Just take that resistance off. And then just holding the band nice and close to our body. Again, the shoulders are relaxed. We're keeping it taut. We are still opening through the chest. Focus on our lower back. Inhale, our chest goes forward. Exhale, our lower back leads us to sit up nice and tall. If you keep the abdominals pulled in and engaged, you will actually feel that lower back engaged to lift you up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Up nice and tall. You can release that band down. Let's just do a couple deep inhales, exhales, but remember, getting a nice good stretch on your own after this or watching one of my stretching videos, best thing you can do. Just bring those arms down, relax them. Big deep inhale, length goes up. Exhale. Let's just do 2 more of those. Big deep inhale, length up. Exhale. 1 more time, big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale, release it all out. We are all done with our weights and band workout. So proud of you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Can't wait to see you next time. Good work.